Hello guys, this is a whole different video today. As you can see, you don't see any photo cards, you see nothing. You probably will just see a seulgi photo or some seulgi photos from the album. Because I need to talk about the album, not my opinion. I mean, you're gonna hear my opinion, but like, I have a big problem with people who don't like that album, not like the people who just found 20 reasons better. We have the other type of people who are basically just disliking that album because it's not a 28 reasons album. And now you're thinking, what the hell you mean with that? You will see, okay? No, you will hear. um as you all know, seulgi is my ult. I love seulgi with my whole heart. She's my baby. And I was excited for that album. I certainly thought too that this album is not gonna be better than 28 Reasons. It isn't better, but for me it's also not like worse than 28 Reasons. Or not as good. But there are people who literally, I mean, there was one person on Reddit and I was just like, what the hell is going on? She literally said, yeah, accidentally on purpose was like a disappointment because that's the point now. You need to listen to that point, what I'm saying right now, because the album trailer didn't show it, and like the album trailer had nothing to do with the MV and the songs. And then I was like, girl, you aren't serious right now, right? And then I wrote down, because this was like the first part that I was already like, okay, your opinion is not good, okay? Then I wrote under her comment that this makes no sense because 28 Reasons also had an album trailer where the things she showed in the album trailer never was shown in the MV. I don't know if you all don't get what an album trailer is. An album trailer is there to show the concept of the album. The concept of the album and not how the songs should sound like. I don't know how hard it is to understand. And in this, I just kind of see like this double standard, because with 28 Reasons, this person had no problem that it didn't connect, that the album trailer was not shown in the MV. No one had a problem with it, but now it's accidentally on purpose and it's not 28 Reasons. Now it's bad that the album trailer had nothing to do with the MV. I'm sorry, I don't get the logic. I'm sorry, where's the logic? I don't get it. It makes no sense. I'm sorry. And also, the message of the album was, and this is what the album trailer shows us. seulgi wanted to show us a new side from her, something that we wouldn't expect from her. And that is what she has shown us in the album trailer. Grinding on that freaking table, girl. Never do that again, okay? A daughter died, okay? Stop, never do that again. Anyways. Doing all these sexy movements and being a badass chick and everything, that is the point of the album. That doesn't mean that she needs to do another 28 Reasons album. This is gonna be a problem in the future, guys, because every time seulgi drops an album, we'll be like, it's not 28 Reasons. Yeah, obviously, it shouldn't be another 28 Reasons. I'm sorry, but these guys are a little bit ridiculous, because, I mean, my friend also said she liked 28 Reasons more. And I was okay with it because she didn't have like this weird mindset. It's not 28 Reasons. She was like, yeah, I like the songs more in 28 Reasons. I vibe with them more. And I totally understand it. And that's a totally okay opinion. I have nothing against these kind of opinions. But with a lot of people, you clearly see they just dislike that album because it's not 28 Reasons. 28 Reasons was like the first album that came out. It was like Seulgi's debut album. Everyone was going crazy. I remember when I heard that Seulgi makes a solo album, I almost cried, really. I was so happy for her. I was so happy for myself. I almost cried. I was so happy and already so proud of her. And people connect that, okay? Every Seulgi stan has this deep connection to 28 Reasons. It is how it is, okay? But then you cannot go around and downgrade every other album she's gonna make just because it's not a 28 Reasons album. I'm sorry, it's ridiculous. Like I said, if you really like 28 Reasons more, totally fine. It's okay. But if you only dislike the new album just because it's not a 28 Reasons album, then it's a stupid opinion. I'm sorry, it is how it is, because it makes no sense. Because then you don't you're not gonna like every other album ever again from her, because she never ever will do a 28 Reasons album again, because there can only be one 28 Reasons album. I just don't understand. I mean, I understand if you're like, yeah, I don't like the songs. Yeah, okay, that's all okay. But most of these people that have read like all the opinions on this new album were just like, yeah, but with 28 Reasons, but with 28 Reasons, no, this is not 28 Reasons, okay? It's another album. Get over it. And I'm saying that someone who loves horror concept, okay? My favorite day of the year is freaking Halloween, okay? I have the 28 Reasons album on my seulgi shelf because I love that album with my whole heart. It's her debut album. But I will never downgrade any of her other albums just because I'm so salty that 28 Reasons is over and we have another album that is not 28 Reasons. This is not how it works. I'm sorry, guys. Like, the next time she drops an album, you're gonna be mad about her because it's not 28. You're gonna be mad about that album because it's not a 28 Reasons album. Where's the logic? And if Accidentally on Purpose would have been her debut album, it would have been the same problem now with 28 Reasons. Then they would be like, 28 Reasons is such a bad album compared to Accidentally on Purpose. Yeah, because it was her debut album. Everyone was so excited because we waited 50,000 years because we wanted to have a debut album from Seulgi. And then she got it, and everyone was so into it. And then it was such a freaking masterpiece because it's a masterpiece. 28 Reasons is a masterpiece. And now she brings out an album, and people are disappointed just because it's not a 28 Reasons album. I'm sorry, what? What is wrong with you? I don't get it. I'm sorry. For right now, I can't say if I like this album more. Well, I like 28 Reasons more. For now, they're both like on kind of the same page. But of course, I admit, when I first heard the previews, I really only liked Whatever and Better Days, and with the other one, I was like, eh. But then I heard the whole album, and the songs sound so much better because you hear all of it. You don't just hear a short part of the whole song. And I don't know why people never learn with the album trailer, because with 28 Reasons it was like the exact same thing, and no one batted an eye on this. Everyone was like, oh yeah, the album is great, everything is good, masterpiece, 10 out of 10. But now it's the same thing, and people are like, I don't know, the album trailer hyped us more than we actually like, that like it was better than we actually got. And I was like, oh no, it makes no sense. Like, I cannot even speak English right now because I'm just so shocked. 28 Reasons was, I'm sorry to say it, but I say it, the 28 Reasons album trailer was better than the 28 Reasons MV. And no one of you was mad. I was mad. I remember the time when the album trailer came out, and then I saw the MV and I was like, what the hell? The album trailer is 10 times better than the MV. No one was saying anything about that. But now, with Accidentally on Purpose, now it's a problem that the album trailer is different than the MV. Now And I can live with it because I knew it's gonna happen, because with the 28 Reasons album, it was the same. Why are you all so shocked? I mean, I was shocked the first time because I didn't know how this stuff is working, okay? I was like, okay, we got an album trailer. And I was really disappointed when I saw the MV to 28 Reasons, and it was nothing like the album trailer, which I loved and adored, okay? Pull seulgi, I love you. um, but people should learn from it. I realized, okay, we see the album trailer now of the new album. It's not gonna be the MV, okay? It doesn't show me anything actually. It just the album trailer is there to show you the concept from the whole album. It doesn't need to have something to do like with the songs. Was this a right English sentence? I hope it was. If not, I'm sorry. You know what I mean. It shows the message she wants to show us with this concept for this album. And it was like showing us a new side from her, and she did it. This was the whole point of the album trailer. And not teasing anything about the songs. Maybe the lyrics of the songs, but not the song itself. You get what I mean? I don't understand it, I'm sorry. I just feel bad because seulgi was so proud, doing something that she has never done to just prove us she's not that innocent. Girl, I knew you're not that innocent. Girl, I know you way too good, okay? But people just don't downplay her album, and it hurts my heart. It breaks my heart because this album is good. Okay? There's so many bad K-pop albums out there. And then you go and shame this album even though it's a good album. There are so many bad songs in K-pop. And you cry about their accidentally on purpose album not being 28 Reasons. And are you guys living on a moon? Because Red Velvet never does the same concept too. Why are you expecting seulgi to do the same concept? I don't get it. I don't get the logic. As a Revelove and a hardcore seulgi stan, I'm confused. Like I said, if you just listen to the album and just like, yeah, I like the 28 Reasons songs better, you're fine. I don't mean you in any way. It's totally okay. It's totally fine. But crying about an album trailer that you cry about an album trailer that has nothing to do with the MV, even though 28 Reasons had the same problem, but no one gives a single care because it's 28 Reasons, shows that your opinion on this album makes no sense. Like I said, if you don't like the album more than the 20 Reasons album, it's okay. I can live with that. But don't come with these double standard arguments that makes accidentally on purpose bad and not as good as 28 Reasons, even though 28 Reasons had the same thing. Like I said, the album trailer was the exact same thing. The album trailer of 28 Reasons had nothing to do with the MV and the songs itself, okay? 28 Reasons didn't even, like, how should I say this? Oh my god, I can't even speak right now. If you watched the album trailer, you would have never guessed that 28 Reasons would come out of this. But no one was mad about it because it was her debut solo. Everyone was so happy, everyone was so excited, and it was okay. But with her second album, now that people are not so hyped anymore, people will find that bad that the album trailer has nothing to do with the MV. That's double standard for me. I'm sorry. This doesn't make sense. Because why you point that out in that album, but with 28 Reasons it was okay? Sorry, makes no sense. I don't get it. I'm actually so confused with this opinion. It breaks my heart for seulgi because my girl is giving the energy, giving the love, giving the passion to that album. And they just downplay that album for no reason. Like I said, if you really dislike that album because you don't like the songs, okay. But if you just dislike that album because it's not 28 Reasons, get lost. I'm sorry, get lost. It makes no sense. Sorry. It makes no sense. Like, I don't know what you expected. Do you expected her to sing another 28 Reasons? Do you expected her to release the same exact album that she did 2 years before? I don't get it. I'm sorry. Like I said, when I heard the preview songs, I was not really too like, oh my god, it's gonna be better than 28 Reasons. I had the same thought, like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna be better than 28 Reasons. But I just listened to the song. It wasn't like, it's not 28 Reasons, that's why I don't like it. But then I heard the album and the songs were so good. But people live in that mindset. Oh my god, the golden 28 Reasons, the god of the god, you know what I mean? And people hype that album, which just deserves, oh my god, 28 Reasons is a masterpiece of an album. But you cannot always expect, oh my god, I cannot speak English today. You cannot hope that she will do 28 Reasons all over again, all over. Like, should she do another 28 Reasons in 10 years? When she had like 10 albums, she should do another 28 Reasons again, 10 years long. Sorry, I don't get it. I wrote that down. Like I said, like this one person on Reddit posted, and I wrote down, I never got an answer back. Because maybe she realized that this doesn't make any sense. Because it doesn't. It makes no sense. Because complaining about an album trailer that had nothing to do with the MV, even though we had that same thing in the 28 Reasons album, but no one gives a single care because it was 28 Reasons, makes no sense. I'm sorry. I love the album. Yes, of course, Weakness is my least favorite song. Weakness is not the best. It's way too short, and it sounds like the song sounds like often like I hear that song and it sounds like she's singing all the time the same stuff. But it's okay. I still like that song, but my favorites are definitely Whatever and Better Days. Or Dates. I don't know how you say that with Z at the back. But the Praying, I love Praying. Like when I heard Praying the first time, I was like, I don't know. I love it now. It's a good song. Praying gets like with Praying, it's like you hear it and then it gets better and better and better. This is how I felt when I heard Praying for the first time. Whatever, I heard the preview, I knew Whatever is gonna be my song because oh my god, seulgi. Stop. Just stop. Rolling with My Homies is so good too, and people laugh about that title, and I'm just like, God, let her be. Like, K-pop idols do like talk so many weird and cringe stuff, and no one cares. But seulgi singing "Rolling with My Homies," it's so funny. Oh my god, it's a freaking song. Get over it. I don't know. I just don't worry, seulgi. I'm on your side. And no, I'm not one of these people who likes everything that seulgi does. No, I don't. And I also don't understand a lot of things that seulgi does. But that's okay because we're all different. But you downplaying her album because it's not the 28 Reasons album just breaks my heart. I cannot leave that uncommented because she don't deserve that, okay? She really got out of her shell. She's literally like the album trailer. I was so shocked when I watched the album trailer. I was like, that's Kang Seulgi. That's the little baby bear, okay? And she's a baby. I know we shouldn't baby our idol. seulgi is the baby of the baby. I was so shocked, but in a positive way. I mean, at first, like the first time I watched it, I was like, okay, girl, that's weird. I got a little bit scared, but I enjoyed it because you could see she really got out of her way and tried to give us something new, and I love that, and I adore that about seulgi. And people just downplaying her effort for that album breaks my heart. I'm saying how it is. If you don't like the album because you simply don't like the songs, go for it. Okay, it's totally fine. It's totally okay. I can accept that. But don't hate that album just because it's not a 28 Reasons album. Because do us a favor then, never listen to her albums ever again because you're not gonna like the next album she's gonna release too. Because it's not gonna be 28 Reasons. I'm saying how it is. If you only came here for 28 Reasons 2.0, leave. That's all I can say, leave. This is the same who watch every Red Velvet comeback and hope it's another bad boy. Leave. You will not get another bad boy. Just leave. Do us the favor. I don't know. Like I said, it breaks my heart for seulgi, but I just need to get that out because it's a shame that people have this kind of opinion. Yes, 28 Reasons is a masterpiece, but give her other albums a chance too. You cannot just go and like, no, it's not 28 Reasons, I don't like it. Yeah, sorry, shitty opinion. It's a shitty opinion, and it's forever gonna be a shitty opinion. Give that album a chance. They literally got into that mindset when they listened to the album. They had this in their brains. 28 Reasons, 28 Reasons, 28 Reasons. This was their DAW when they go into that album. This cannot work. Like I said, it's the same as people loving Bad Boy, going into the next Red Velvet comeback and just having Bad Boy in their minds, and then they realize, oh, it's not another Bad Boy. And then they hate it. This is not how it works. Like I said, if you just really don't like the songs, you don't like the concept, like I said, it's totally fine. It's totally okay. This is normal. You cannot like everything. But just disliking that whole song or giving it a bad review just because it's not 28 Reasons, sorry, but this is really shitty to seulgi. I'm saying how it is. It's really shitty to seulgi to do that to her. And it breaks my heart. And I would never, ever, ever, ever let something like this uncommented because this album deserves better. I'm sorry. Yes, you can love the 28 Reasons album more. Do it. Enjoy 28 Reasons, but stop expecting every album to be a 28 Reasons album because you will not get it. I'm excited for the behind the scene videos from that album. And people forget that seulgi chose a lot. I'm pretty sure that seulgi chose a lot of that stuff on the album. So you're literally against something that seulgi has chosen herself. I don't know if it's that cool, but. And I'm not saying that you are against something that you just simply don't like. Like I said, if you don't like the album, it's totally fine. But if you just dislike the album just because it's not a 28 Reasons album, you will not seulgi, like, I don't know, you always cry about seulgi not giving like enough freedom to do her own things. And now she has another album where she wants to show a different side because she wanted to show us this. And you cry about it not being 28 Reasons, then you not give her the freedom too because you're obviously complaining. I don't know, like, do you want her to have the freedom now or not? Because I don't get it. It makes no sense. You can disagree or agree with me, I don't care. But I know that there are a lot of people who agree with me because that comment got quite some likes. Like I said, if you don't like the album just because you don't like the songs or the concept, totally fine with me, totally cool. But disliking it just because it's not a 28 Reason album, no. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this kind of videos. I can do more, but honestly, I'm really only into Red Velvet, so I can really only talk about Red Velvet like that. But maybe do some more of these. But yeah, see you next time. Bye.